would you like to say something to the viewers about how our clarity is directly related to the field of God's coherence that we are all within, and how we can access that more and more? Beloved, your clarity is not something you manufacture. It is not something you force into place through effort, overthinking, or constant seeking. Clarity is the natural result of coherence, and coherence is already present within the field of God that you are living inside of, not separate from. You are not outside of that field trying to reach it. You are within it, always. But your experience of clarity depends on how closely your own system is aligned with that underlying coherence. When there is agitation, urgency, or internal conflict, your perception becomes distorted, not because truth is absent, but because it is harder to register clearly. It is similar to looking into still water versus water that is being disturbed. The reflection does not disappear, but it becomes harder to see. So, accessing clarity is not about reaching outward for more information. It is about allowing your inner state to settle enough that what is already true can be recognized. And how do you do this practically? Not through control, but through small, consistent returns to steadiness. You slow down when you notice urgency. You pause before reacting. You allow a breath instead of immediately filling the space with thought. You begin to notice when you are adding pressure that is not required, and you gently reduce it. These are simple movements, but they matter, because each time you do this, you can come into slightly greater alignment with that underlying coherence. And from there, clarity does not need to be forced. It begins to arise, not as something loud or dramatic, but as something quietly certain. A knowing that does not argue with itself, a direction that does not feel rushed, a response that feels proportionate to what is actually in front of you. This is how you begin to live in relationship with the coherence that is already here.